everyone, Jordan Weeks from Biological Angler Productions here with another Whiteboard Muskie segment. This is volume number 7. I just got back from the Minnesota Muskie Expo. I was up there working in the Lake X booth yesterday. Had a great time talking to some of you, I'm sure. I want to just thank everybody once again for subscribing and liking these videos. I've gotten a lot of really good feedback, so thank you very much for that. This fish I'm going to talk about right now is a really solid pattern if you're on the Canadian Shield and any of their, any of the lakes up in Canada or the Shield lakes. I call them cup bays. A friend of mine, Steve Heiding, calls them garages. But whatever you want to call them, essentially what they are is little depressions in the shoreline that tend to either have a sandy beach at the back or vegetation or both. And I always check these no matter how small they look because so many of them hold muskies. So if you're going along a shoreline in a Canadian Shield lake and you see a little cup, go check it out because you may have to weed through a few, but they do yield gold and some really big fish as well. So this is the brown here is shoreline, kind of illustrating the way this cup looks. On the left hand side it was real shallow rocks, so shallow that I could actually see them, and so kind of tough area to fish. But in the back of the bay there were two different types of vegetation. There was coontail and there was also some cabbage, that large leaf, broadleaf cabbage that's common in some of these Canadian waters. And usually these little bays, it doesn't usually take very long to fish them, so they're really easy to kind of hit and then get out. So I usually start at the one point. I'll start and make sure I hit the outside point. In this instance it was really hard to fish here. We got snagged up a little bit, but and then I was actually fishing with a bucktail. My wife was fishing with a TNA tackle bait. Came through and I had a fish boil on my bucktail at spot A. So that fish was near the vegetation, boiled at the bait. It did not eat it. It engaged the figure 8 but didn't follow around very long. So I actually turned the boat around because the fish disengaged in the figure 8. And if you watch some of my other videos, you'll notice I use this 360, I call it the game changer technique, where I turn the boat in at 360 degrees and I cast, kind of fan cast around. And what happens is I actually see the fish out here on some side imaging off this flat rock. So the fish moved on my bait, engaged the figure 8, and then proceeded to come out here on this big flat rock on the end of this point. And when we turn the boat around, you'll actually see, you'll hear me say, "Hey, I see the fish, he's right out there." And then I ended up hooking the fish. What I didn't know at the time is I actually foul hooked this fish. The fish, what I think happened is it swiped at my bait and missed it, and that was right when I went to sweep the rod on the B52 that I was using, and I hooked the fish in the side. And so you'll see what happens once I set the hook. It gets a little bit crazy, and had to have help from my wife to get this one in the boat. So moral of the story, if you see a cup bay, check it. It might take you might fish 10 and 2 of them will be really good, but the chances of those 2 having some pretty nice fish in are pretty good. So hope you enjoy it, hope you learned something. Have a great day. Oh, there's a muskie right there. Balled up. Here comes. On mine? It might be after mine. Oh, he's right behind mine, I think. Oh, looking at mine, he's looking at mine. Right there. Right out there. I see him. Right up the end of the rock. I did snag him. Well, you might be able to get here. I might be able to pull him right past you.
I cannot believe you snagged him. I mean, I can, I guess.
So I'll just pull him towards the front of the boat, and then you get that net in front of his head.
Yep, I got it.
Wait. Around the head. Nope. He'll swim right into it if you just get it in the water. Scoop him. Nope.
Oh, shoot.
Is that all the power you got? Here, you want to take the rod and I'll scoop him? Don't pump the rod, just God.